at the plate as it's chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. At the plate, Justin Turner looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ozzie.
This ball will be chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Got him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. 1 left for Atlanta. Still no score. At the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The center field.
Digging in now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bellinger gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul and the inning is over. What was that all about? Striding in, Nick Markakis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Markakis.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. A bouncer up the middle, backhanded, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
On to first, a double play. One. Coming to the plate now, number 16. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 16.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Liner toward right center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And so here's the pitcher now. Hyun-Jin Ryu the next to bat. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. First offering on its way. Fouled off. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Peterson, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 11th round. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do.
Waiting up for the Braves, the shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Weak roller right side. Bellinger's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Soroka. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Here comes Ryu. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder
Now, and that'll bring up the 0-1, although he is most often considered a left fielder. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Number 16 is there, and he makes the catch. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt.
Matty, I don't understand that move at all. This is a guy that can drop some bombs, has some damage in his bat, big-time pop. I certainly don't want to see, and I don't think any of the paying fans want to see this guy bunt in that situation right there.
Shot toward right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Turner, a California-born ball player. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And it's fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bellinger
squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hey, look out as he threw behind him at head level. It's ball 2. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Josh Donaldson becomes out number 2 this inning.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Thank you, Heidi. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 16. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he's called out, trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
The pitcher,
next up for Los Angeles, Hyunjin Ryu. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1-2-3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, thanks, Heidi. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Into the box, Tyler Flowers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. A play at the plate. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dansby Swanson becomes out number 2 this inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Last time through was a base hit. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here's Josh Peterson now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 13.
Digging in once again, Max Muncy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Back goes Markakis. Gone into the upper tank.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Inciarte on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The first baseman, number 35.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Throw to the plate, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
The batter, number 5.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Long throw to the plate. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Popped him up. Seager onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is pulled into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
He did. He must have.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And a tie ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
The batter, number 16.
Now to the plate, number 16. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. High and deep to right center. After it is Acuna. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jock Peterson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now back.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to Walker Buehler. Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
21, Walker Buehler.
Shane Green will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Shane Green.
takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the seventh. You're down one. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
3 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Number 1, second baseman.
So striding in, Ozzie Albies, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over.
Please.
Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Shane Green.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. 2 down. He'll get it into second. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Runner goes for second. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Now a long throw home. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
The batter.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Freddie Freeman tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on swivel.
Up next for Atlanta, The third
Outfield
baseman.
in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
Double play.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.